Hello all, welcome to the video, and today we're going to be looking at probably one of the strangest things that I've ever found on YouTube. You've probably seen it all over the place, right? Gacha life content, right? And there's nothing wrong with Gacha life, to be fair, but the creators on this platform are a little bit weird, right? Some of them are a little bit strange. It's said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I suppose that is also true of cringe content. So without further ado, it's cringing time. My goal today is to be as respectful to the individual creator as possible, but also expose some of the weirdness and the strange tendencies of this type of group, per se, of these content creators. And to be honest, this probably is going to be the most controversial video I've ever made. But I do want to say, no hate, please, to those creators. Some of them are a little strange, right? Some of them probably shouldn't be on YouTube. And we're going to see that today. But no hate to them. Hey, they're doing the best they can with what they got. Obviously, it takes a lot of skill to piece together a stop motion of Gacha life. So I'm sure that, they're very skilled, right? Be as nice as possible. They're very skilled individuals. Reaction content has been under a lot of scrutiny, not necessarily this year, but for sure last year and maybe a couple years before that, where we've been taking a closer look at what's really transformative content, what's really good for YouTube, what's enhancing the user's experience. To be honest, I say it's a free country. At the same time, yes, reaction content is a little dry and stale and very repetitive, and people that make money off of it are pretty much not doing anything and making bank. But today we've got a little bit of a different thing. What if I told you that there is a form of reaction content that's pretty much flown under the radar for years, right? And it's been there for almost forever, and it's still there, and it's still weird, and it's still strange, and kids still watch it, and they probably shouldn't, right? I'm sure that as you've been scrolling shorts or TikTok or, I don't know, Reels, whatever you're scrolling today, you've probably come across the anomaly known as Gacha life content or Gacha life edits or something like that to do with Gacha life. And you say, what is Gacha life? Gacha life is a unfortunately popular mobile game. What is it about? To understand this anomaly, I had to go where no person has gone before. I had to install the game. Just kidding. I value my brain cells way too much. Gacha life is described by Google Play as casual, simulation, and makeup. And all this is completely fine and not strange. You can also use Gacha Life's own studio mode to create your own scenes, which its intended purpose, I think that's pretty normal. There's nothing wrong. But this is where it gets a little weird. What if I told you that there are hundreds of creators on YouTube as well as TikTok that are and have been using Gacha Life to perform their own scummy and very strange practices? The first on our list of interesting characters is a creator on YouTube by the name of Taku Here. A little bit of a strange name, I don't know. And from just skimming his videos, he seems like a real Gacha Life enthusiast. But upon closer inspection of his thumbnails, as well as his titles, you begin to see that almost all of his content convey various sexual themes. Videos such as The Soulmate Can Control Me, which is pretty much like the title sounds, where the soulmate basically controls the main character and forces sexual acts on them, which is a pretty weird, not gonna lie. So we've got a disclaimer. Number one, bad English / grammar. All right. Logic. Okay. Not gonna be very logical. All right. Toxic. 16 plus. So you're saying it's 16 plus. All right. Okay. Don't copy my idea. The soulmate can control me. I really don't think that you're going to have that problem. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what this is. This is... The soul will be controlled by your soulmate, alright? That's not strange at all. It's very slow for a stop motion, I will say. I'm a very bad reactor. This is very terrible. All right, what are you wearing to school today? Oh, okay, found it. Let's see what it is. Oh, so they're going to wear a maid outfit to school. That's not strange at all. To school. Let me bathe you. This is 16 plus. This is 16 plus. This is 16 plus, and in this video, this person is bathing this other person. It's very strange. I don't understand. Maybe it's different where this content creator comes from. Honestly, I don't see how this is appropriate for YouTube or children, to be honest with you. And I know people will say, oh, you're just a fuddy. This is children. Children are the most moldable of minds, and I feel like we ought to protect them somehow, you know? Rape content. What in the world is going on in this video? And this is permitted on YouTube, and this is just our first case. This is Tycho here, and if you look at a lot of his different content and such, if you look at a lot of different content, he's got stuff like this all over. Here's one. Although I'm a pet, I'm also jealous. It's very strange. A lot of weird stuff he has on here. Just very not cool. The kitty is I don't understand what these weird symbols mean. Maybe I'm just stupid. Probably. I think it's a little weird. But in the video, I'll sum it up for you. They basically take the cat and then they eat the cat, which is very strange, and it's a very weird thing to put on YouTube. For sure. And I don't think it's appropriate for YouTube. This is just one of the weird content creators, which I feel like, if anything, is deserved to get booted off the platform, if anything. I know it's 16 plus, right? But I really don't think that's appropriate for 16-year-olds at all, right? It's, number one, very strange acts, very weird things going on in the video that obviously should not be on YouTube. Honestly, I don't even think this is safe for adults. Honestly, I've seen things I can never unsee. I will say that the skill to make these, to take and edit these videos is commendable. Good job. Now stop! Please, I beg you. By all that is good in the world, please stop making these videos. Besides creators such as Tycho here, and various others who make strange and sexual and bizarre content like such, it is all weird. I don't think it's right to be on YouTube. I think it's crazy, for sure. On the other hand, you have the compilation Gacha Life channels, which are pretty normal, right? A lot of them promote other content creators, and they give credit, which is pretty admirable compared to a lot of other compilation channels. A lot of their videos, I really didn't understand what I was actually seeing. Pretty common theme among Gacha Life content is that they like to put music over their stop motion, right? And then raise the pitch to dodge copyright, which is pretty scummy. And you see that with like Nightcore and stuff like that, where they'll take somebody else's song, raise the pitch a little bit or lower it, and then basically repost it as their own song, which I don't think is fair to the original creators whatsoever. And to top it all off, we have probably the worst genre of Gacha Life. A abomination, if you will. A combination of the reaction content and Gacha Life. Yes, I'm talking about Gacha React. And you're saying, Kabibi, I thought that nobody talks in these videos. How can anybody react to anything? That's exactly right. Yeah. This is probably the most stupid and idiotic and cringe form of content of all time. They will go to their little character creator engines, right? Or whatever, and create replicas of various pop culture references, whether such as, and not limited to, Spider-Man, Five Nights at Freddy's characters, Resident Evil characters, anime characters. You got a character, it's probably a thing. So you name it, it's probably out there. And these videos consist of a group of groups of characters sitting in a room with TikToks or shorts playing in the background. And when these videos, end, the editor will make the characters throw out some random dialogue like, wow, or something equally stupid, right? Like, that was crazy. It's like they took the only thing that even remotely made reaction channels transformative and straight up destroyed it, right? Channels like, I'm gonna butcher a lot of these names, channels like Mokyutse, who has 120,000, Dwad/Gacha, who has 74,000 subscribers, Lyrical ZX with 68.8 thousand as well as Mochi, Annie Saruto, It's Me, Vina, Edge, R, Extremix, Starlight, Taro, Blue, Shen, OFC, and Star Ziana. And these, I don't know why everybody has such a strange name that I cannot pronounce whatsoever. And loads more, which I could list, but I am not going to because I do not have enough time in my day to bother with all of that. This is probably the most brain-dead form of content to ever grace YouTube, ever. And that's saying something because I do know that Roblox shorts exist, so... What do you think? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Please leave a comment down below. It's super important to understand that I do not wish any ill will towards any of these people, except like Taiku is here, because that is disgusting and should not be on YouTube. But obviously don't spread hate to him, because that wouldn't be cool. I mean, if you can make it, I guess everybody has any right to try, right? The American dream, something like that. I don't know. And it definitely takes a lot of time to put into those videos. There are a lot of effort, obviously. I wouldn't want to do it, to be honest with you. Please hit the like button. It helps get this video out there. And please subscribe, as it helps me more than you even know. And if you subscribe and comment down below that you subscribe, you have a chance to be listed at the end of the next video. I've kind of been putting this off because I've been really swamped. But this past couple weeks, I took a break, got a relaxer, took a breather, right? I needed just a break from the grind. I was losing my mind. Ooh, that rhymed. It rhymed again. Anyway, you all have a nice day, and thank you for watching the video. Bye!